Recording. There we go. So we'll start with just a simple warm-up before we get moving into our first glute section. So starting standing on that mat, just take a couple big shoulder rolls up and back. Just waking up the shoulders and all the muscles in there. Take about 5 of them in one direction. Then when you take 5 away, take 5 the other way. Reversing it, again, really moving through the whole shoulder socket. Once you take your 5 in each direction, you can add a big arm circle. This is going to wake up the muscles even more, taking about 5 one way. Imagine that you're making a whole 360-degree rotation, even though probably not realistic. After you take 5 way, you can reverse that direction. Really big circles here. About 2 more. Once you take your 5 each direction, just take a big side bend over one way. You can do whatever feels best with your legs. You can rest your elbow on the thigh, just targeting the side of the body. Couple more seconds right here. And now stay towards the leg you're bending towards. Find a low lunge. So bring your hands to frame that foot. We have 5 sets of straightening and bending that front leg just to wake up the hips and hamstring. To start to straighten the front leg, send the hips high, and then bend it and drop the hips low. Straighten and send the hips high, then bend and drop them low. 3 more sets, straighten and send the hips high, and bend and drop them low. Straighten and send it high, really stretch the back of that leg. Then bend and drop them down, stretch the front of the hip. 1 more time, straighten and send them high. And then bend and drop it low. Now turn towards the side of your mat. Keep the same leg bent. We're working in just kind of a low side lunge here, keeping the tailbone lifted slightly. The spine is parallel to the floor. Then using your hands on this first round, just walking yourself from one lunge to the other. Trying to keep the tailbone low, so imagine you're kind of skimming over the ground, not changing a lot of the height in your body. Take about 2 more rounds right here. Maybe starting to go a little deeper into that lunge. Let this be your final round. And now just straighten both legs. Bring the feet in a little bit and just let the body hang. You can let the head be really heavy. Maybe shift side to side a little bit. Just finding some length in the spine and length in the backs of the legs. Now bend both knees, roll up through the spine nice and slow, all the way to standing. Then we side bend the other way. So take it the opposite direction. Really reach over the leg. Feeling that nice stretch on this side. Maybe notice if it's a little tighter or a little looser. Couple more seconds here. Now keep bending into that same leg. Find your low lunge. So bring the hands down to frame the foot. We have our 5 straightening and bends here. So straighten the legs, send the hips high. And then bend and drop the hips down low. Straighten and send them high. Bend and drop them low. Couple more rounds. Straighten and send the hips high. Bend and drop them low. Straighten, send them high. Bend and drop it low. 1 more time. Straighten and send the hips high. Get that really nice stretch. And then bend and drop the hips low. Feel the front of the hip. Now walk your hands back towards the side of your mat. Keep the bend in that leg. This time, if you feel ready, you can bring your hands off of the floor and taking those same lunges side to side, trying to keep your body kind of parallel to the floor almost. Keep the core nice and strong, going at whatever pace you're ready for right now. We have about 5 rounds, so if you're with my timing, you have about 2 more. Let this be your last round. And then gently straighten both legs, bring the hands down to the floor again. This time bring the feet into about hip width distance. And again, let the body hang really heavy over the legs. Maybe sway a little side to side, just releasing through the back a little bit. Then bend both legs, start to roll up through the spine nice and slow. And we're up at standing. Grab your resistance band. We're putting it on our legs for our first glute series. I'm upping my resistance level today, so if you see me suffering, just keep going. I'm going heavier. So series is really similar to last week. So first thing we're doing, this is one that we do all the time, is our squat to a curtsy. So it's just going to be our simple squat and then curtsy right and left. We'll do a few sets of that. Then we're going to move into our squat, then stepping over into the curtsy. Squat, stepping over. Then from there, little change from last week, we're going to take our squat to one leg. So that section will be the same. But then when we do our combo, we're going to go squat to curtsy, and instead of extending the leg to the back, as we straighten the standing leg, we're going to keep the leg bent, but imagine opening the knee to the side and then back down again. So you're kind of keeping that external rotation, so you really have to use the glute there. So that's our first series, just alternating sides for all of that stuff, and then we will move on from there. So band is on the thighs, just above the knees. Make sure your feet are parallel in that squat. Starting the squat to curtsy, here we go. Take it down, and curtsy, and down, and curtsy, and down, and curtsy, and down, and curtsy. Down, keep the low abs strong, curtsy. Down, that'll protect the low back, curtsy. 2 more rounds, down, and curtsy. Down, and curtsy. 1 more, down, and curtsy. And down, and curtsy. Stand it up for a second, momentary break. Next thing, we're stepping over into our curtsy. So reset the feet. Here we go. Take it down. Step over. Back to your squat. And step it over, always resisting against the band. Squat. Step it over. And squat. Step it over. Take your squat. Step it over. Squat. Step it over. 2 more sets. Squat. Step it over. Squat. Step it over. The further you go, the more it challenges you. Squat. Step it over. Last one, squat. And step it over and bring it back. Stand it up for a second, momentary break. Next one, squat to our single leg squat, so that Shiva shape. Here we go, reset those feet. Take a deep breath. Arms wherever you want. Take it down to your squat. Into that Shiva. And squat. Other leg, keep that concentration. Squat. 1 leg. And squat. Other leg, nice and deep. And squat. 1 leg. And squat. Other leg. 2 more rounds, squat. Nice and low. Squat. Nice and low. Last round, squat. Low. And squat. Really deep and stand. Momentary break. All right, next one is the combination. So squat to 1 leg, then that turned out leg to the back and then back in again. That's one side. So take a deep breath. Here we go. Take it down to your squat. 1 leg, keep the leg bent, think fire hydrant to the back into your curtsy. And squat. Other leg, fire hydrant to the back, and curtsy. And squat. 1 leg, turn it out to the back, and curtsy. And squat. 1 leg, turn it out to the back, and curtsy. Couple more rounds, take your squat. 1 leg, back, and curtsy, and squat. Other leg, to the back, and curtsy. 1 more round, squat. First side, to the back, and curtsy, and squat. Other side, to the back, and curtsy, and release. Stand it up. Momentary stretch break, release whatever you need. We have 1 more round of all of that. So starting to pair a couple of them together. So we'll do our first 2 exercises, the squat to curtsy, under and over. We'll pair those together so we won't stop between, and then we'll do the same thing with our one-legged stuff. So starting with our squat to curtsy, take a deep breath. Here we go. Take it down to squat and curtsy and squat. See if you might go lower on this round. Good. And squat and curtsy and squat and curtsy. Squat and curtsy. Good. Squat and curtsy. 2 more rounds. Squat and curtsy and squat and curtsy. Last time. Squat and curtsy and squat and curtsy. Right into stepping over. So we go squat, step it over, back to your squat, step it over, and squat. Good. Step it over and squat, step it over. 3 more rounds. Squat, step it over and squat, step it over. Really low. Nice. Step it over and low. Step it over. 1 more round. Low. Step it over and low. Step it over and release. Good work. This is harder with a heavier resistance band, I will say. Take a deep breath. All right, reset your band if you need. Next one, squat to our single leg. 5 sets of that. Then we go into our combo that we just did. So our squat, single, to the back into the squat. Okay, here we go. Take a deep breath. Take your squat, 1 leg, and squat. Other leg, really go deep. Squat, 1 leg, and squat. Other leg, squat, 1 leg, keep the back of your neck long, squat. Other leg, squat, 1 leg, squat. Other leg, 1 more time, and squat. 1 leg, and squat. Right into our combo here. So we go squat, 1 leg, carry it to the back to your 1 leg. Now we switch, squat. Other leg, carry it to the back down again, good, and squat. 1 leg, carry it back, use the glute, back in, and squat. Other leg, carry it to the back, and in. 1 more round, take it, squat. 1 leg, carry it back, and in, and squat. 1 leg, carry it back, and in, let it go. Good work, you guys. Shake it out for a sec. Keep the band on your legs. So getting into our next round of exercises. First thing is going to be our side shuffles. So it's going to be low in our squat. We're just going to take 2 steps one way, trying to keep your hip and knee stability, and then taking it back around the other way. So just 2 to the right, 2 to the left, whichever direction you want to start with. We're going to do a few sets of that. Then from there, we are going to go into a new one today that's kind of new. Our feet will be in a squat. Arms are going to stay above the head. And we're going to go low, then release to the side. Back to your squat, other side. The key is to keep the leg turned in. So I think we're doing our side leg lifts on the floor. That knee and toe stay straight forward. You use your outer hip. So we're going to do a few sets of those. From there, we're going to go into our double pulse at our squat. So it's going to be down with 1 heel lifted. We'll just go pulse, pulse, stand. Doing the same thing to the other side. Then final set will be our feet nice and parallel. We're going to take the toes out and in, making sure you do it from the knees. And then today, when we're at the bottom, we're going to stand up and take oblique crunches to the sides, imagining you're touching your elbow to that knee or thigh. The key is keeping the ribs knitted together so we don't go into a back bend. So that's what you're in for. Nice little break you just got. Let's do this. Side shuffles. Come nice and low into your squat. Here we go. Pick the side you're going to go to first. Take it 1 way. And in. Step and in. Other way. Step
in, step, in. Good. One way. Make sure the feet come back to that hip distance every time. Step, in, initiate from the outer hip. Good. Can you go lower in your squat? One way. In, step, in, other way. In, step, in, step it out, and in, out, and in, other way, out, and in, out. One more set, take it out, and in. Sit deeper in your squat, and out, and in, out, and in. Nice, stand it up, step back to the middle if you need. Next one, the arms are gonna go high. We go deep into our squat, and then our leg release to the side. So reach the arms up, make sure that doesn't make your ribs pop out. Knit everything together. Here we go. Take it down, release, side. Back down, other way. And down, and side, and down, other side. Good. Down, and side, and down. Really find your balance here as you lift, and down, and side, and down, and side. Last set, take it down, and side, and down, and side, and release. Let those arms go. Next one, double pulse at the bottom with a lifted heel. So take those arms wherever you want, feet are hip width distance. Decide which heel you're gonna lift first. Here we go. Take it down, down, and stand. Other side, down, down, and stand. Take it down, down, and stand. And down, down, and stand. 3 more sets. Take it down, down, and stand. And down, down, and stand. And down, down, stand. And down, down, stand. 1 more set. Take it down, down, stand. And down, down, stand, release. All right, so for this next one, let's take the bands down to just under our knees because it's gonna make the external rotation part harder. So when the band is on the shins, we're taking the toes out and in our squat, then finishing holding low in the externally rotated squat and doing our side crunches. So take it nice and low, find that really deep squat. Arms can go wherever. I like my hips for this one. Here we go. Turn it out and in, and out, and in, out, and in. Make it come from the glutes, out, and in. We're doing 10, this is 5, and in, and 6, and in, 7, in, 8, good, in, 2 more, 9, in. Now last one, leave it turned out. Keep the bend in the knees, take the torso upright, hands behind the ears. We bend one way, down, and up. Other way, down, and up. Keep the core strong. Down, and up. Keep pressing the knees side, down, and up. Good. Take it down, and up, down, and up. 2 more sets. Down, and up, down, and up. Last time, take it down, and up, and down, and up. Let it go. Stand. Nice work, you guys. Take that band off of your legs. First glute section is over. So we're getting down to the floor next. Planks. So take a seat. Make sure you have a resistance band near you. We are going to use it for our plank series a little later. So today, longer planks, like I said, we're taking 45-second plank in a forearm in the middle, 45 seconds on one side, 45 seconds on one side, and 45 seconds back in the middle. So adding 15 seconds on to all our planks today. So set yourself up, choose whether you're gonna interlace your fingers or take the forearms parallel to each other, and just hold in the plank. If you need to sing a song in your head, that always makes it easier. All right, here we go, you guys. First plank in 3, 2, 1, bring it on up. Check that your form is good. So you want your elbows right under your shoulders. Your hips aren't hiking up or dropping down. Your legs are super active here. You're already 10 seconds in. Keep it going. Press the floor away from you. Think about almost doming in your shoulders a little bit. 30 seconds in, you have about 15 more seconds. Make sure you're breathing. Back of the neck is long. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, release, let it go. Set yourself up for your first side plank, doesn't matter which side you do. We have 45 seconds in 3, 2, 1, bring it on up. Make sure your top side is stacked right over the bottom side. Keep strong in those bottom obliques. And particularly that standing shoulder is pressing the floor away from you. Keep it really strong. Keep breathing, you're 15 seconds in. Make sure that you don't start dipping down. Make sure you don't start leaning back. 20 more seconds. Nice, keep it going. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Nice work, you guys. Set up to switch sides. So, other side down. Get ready for 45 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, lift it on up. Hold the core strong. That top arm can go wherever you want, as long as it is not holding you up. Keep lifting from those under obliques. Check that the legs are really strong here. We don't want those quads to relax. They're holding us as well. And deep breaths in and out. You've got 20 more seconds. Nice, you guys, keep it going. Can you lift the hips a little bit higher? 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. All right, setting up for our final plank. It is one more forearm plank in the middle. 45 more seconds. Here it comes in 3, 2, 1, bring it on up. Keep the legs strong, press the floor away. Nice. Trying to keep everything really steady. And as you start to fatigue, the hips might want to drop or lift up. Don't let them. Keep them in line with the rest of the body. 20 more seconds. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good work, you guys. Stay on your belly. We're getting into our back strengtheners next, first round. We are doing 10 lifts with our arms forward, so those Supermans, 10 with the arms side, 10 with the arms back. Everything lifts up for these, so legs go up as well. Remember to keep the back of the neck nice and long. Reach the arms straight forward. Here we go. Lift it up and down, and 2, down, 3, down, and 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8, down, 9, and 10. Reach the arm side. Keep it going. Up and down. And 9, down, 8, down, just as high every time. 7, down, 6, and 5. Good. 4, and 3. Try not to drop as you lower. 2, and 1. Reach the arms back. 10 more. You've got this. Up and down. 9, down, 8, down, 7. Make sure the legs are active. 6, and 5, just as high as you did the first time. 4, good. 3, and 2, last one, and let it go. Good work, you guys. Take a child's pose if you need, windshield wiper the legs, whatever feels good right now. Just releasing the back. So we're getting into another round of planks next, and we're gonna use our resistance band. So the band is gonna go around our calves or shins. And the first thing we are going to do is hold a forearm plank in the middle and just pulse our leg up and back for 10 on each side. So it looks like this, just so we know what it is. So forearm plank, one leg is off the floor, it pulses for 10. Then we do the same thing on the other side. The key is not letting the hips open towards the leg that's off. We want to keep them down towards the ground the entire time. So that's all we're doing, 10 pulses on each side, and then we're down. So coming to your forearm plank, set yourself up, step those feet back, knees off the floor. Take your right leg long off that mat, 10 pulses, here we go. Take it for 10, and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch legs, left, and 9, and 8, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Bring the hips down. So keep the band on your ankles. From here, we are taking the feet out and in. So we will be up in the body, arms either to the side or back. Toes will be tucked. We're gonna lift the legs, open them, lower them, then lift, close, bring them back down again. So targeting the outer hips as well as the glutes and hamstrings and the back, basically everything. So tuck those toes behind you, band is around those ankles or calves. Lift the chest up, reach the arms nice and strong. Here we go. Lift, carry them out and lower. Lift, carry them in and lower. Up, out, lower. Up, in, lower. Up, out, lower. Good. Up, in, lower. Up, out, lower. Up, in, lower. Few more. Up, out, lower. Up, in, lower. Really use the glutes. Lift, open, down. Lift, close, down. Lift, open, down. Good. Lift, close, down. One more. Lift, open, down. Lift, close, down, and release. Do whatever you need, windshield wiper, whatever feels good. So from here, we have one more plank series, and it's working into our side plank. The band is around our ankles, and this is a hard one where we have to keep our feet hip width distance the whole time, which makes coming into side planks difficult. So we're gonna start forearm plank, and we're going to open one way, not changing the shape of our legs, bring it back through the middle, then open it the other way. So we're keeping constant tension on that band as we're moving from one side plank to another. Only 5 sets, no more than that. So take a deep breath. Feet are nice and strong. Come to your forearms. Here we go. Come to one side plank. Keep that tension. Bring it through the middle. Other side plank. Bring it through the middle. That's one. First side. It can be slow. Good. Bring it through the middle. Other side. Bring it through the middle. That's 2. First side. Bring it through the middle. Good. Other side. Bring it through the middle. 2 more rounds. First side. Bring it through the middle. Other side. Bring it through the middle. Last time. First side. Bring it through the middle. Good. And other side. Bring it through the middle and release. That is a hard one. Child's pose, whatever you need. That core series is over. So take the band off of your legs. Moving on, next glute section. We are taking it into our bridge series first, and this one you should feel like a total pro at by now. It's our one using the block for all the different things. So The key is we're upping the reps for everything today, and we only do the series once. So we're starting with the block between our thighs. We'll do 15 lift and lowers, 15 pulses at the top, and then we'll go on from there. So that's all we're doing to start. So lay it down. Block goes in between your knees or thighs, whatever it feels best at. Feet are hip width distance, toes are forward, arms down by the sides. With control, we lift and lower 15 times. Here we go. Lift it up and down and up. Make the motion really gradual and down, nice and smooth. Take it up and down. This is 4 and down and 5 and down and 6. Good squeeze at the top and down. Here's 7, glutes engaged, down and 8. Keep squeezing the block, down. Good. Here's 9 and down and 10 and down. You have 5 more. Here's 11 and down and 12 and down. Here's 13 and down. 2 more. 14 down. Last one, 15. Hold it at the top right here. We pulse. Take it up for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Remove the block from in between the legs. Give yourself a moment. So next one we're doing is placing the block underneath the pelvis. So it's that kind of supported bridge shape. And we take our legs, one to the floor, one to the ceiling. We move through the middle and switch. Remembering we want to meet at that middle point that's kind of 45 degrees so that it makes it a little more challenging each time. So keep the front knitted together, back is strong. Feet come to the floor, then lift your right leg into your tabletop position. Lift your left heel off the floor. Here we go. Take it through the middle and switch. Good. Through the middle and tap. Through the middle and tap. Through the middle and tap. We're doing 10 sets. Middle and tap. Middle and tap. This is 4. Really knit the ribs together in front and middle and tap. Here's 5. Tap. Middle. Tap. Here's 6. Good. Really control it. Middle and tap. Here's 7. Tap. Middle. Tap. 8. Imagine the abs are so strong they could lift your pelvis off the block. And tap. 2 more. Middle and tap. Middle and tap. Last one. Middle. Tap. And middle. Tap and release. Bring both feet to the floor. Lift the hips up. Remove the block. Nice work. If you need to windshield wiper side to side, whatever feels good. From here, we're moving into our single leg bridges. So first round is the block in the hip crease. Today, we're aiming for 15 of them. So 15 on each side. So draw the right knee into the chest. Block is in that hip. Left foot is planted strong on the floor. Arms down by the side. Take a deep breath. Here we go. Left foot presses down to lift. Up and down. That's 1. Lift it up and down. And up and down. Here's 4 and down and 5 and down and 6 down, 7 down, 8 down, 9 down, 10 down. 5 more. You got this. Up and down. Up and down. 3 more, up and down. Only 2 more, up and down. Last one, lift it up and down, release. Shake it out. More reps because we're getting stronger. So switching sides, same thing. Block goes into the left hip crease. Draw it into your chest. Right leg plants really strong. Arms down by the sides. Let's do this. 15 up and down. Take it up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. This is 5 and down and 6 down, 7 down, 8 down, 9 down, 10. You only have 5 more. Take it up. 11 and down and 12 and down. 3 more. 13 down, 14 down. Last one. 15 and down. Release. Shake it out. Windshield wiper those legs side to side, whatever you need. The good news is that's the end of the bridge series today since we did more reps of everything. So next thing we get into our clamshell series, which is not any easier. So optional band around those thighs for the extra challenge. And we're doing the long clamshell series. So our 10 open and closes, 8 of open, lift, lower, close. Then we have 5 of the open, lift, carry it back, forward, lower, close. 10 straight leg, 5 circles up and back, 5 circles back and forward, and that's all. So lay it down on one side. Whichever side feels good. Hand comes underneath the head, knees are forward of you, band is on the thighs if you're using it. 10 open and close, simple clamshell first. Let's go. Open it up and close. Think really smooth movement the whole time. Close, and 3, and close, and 4, and close. 5, really squeeze at the top, close, and 6, close, 7, close, 8, close, 2 more, 9, close, and 10. Adding in our lift, we take it open. Keep the external rotation as you lift, and lower, and close, and open, lift, lower, and close, open, lift, lower, and close. Here's 4, lift, lower, and close. Halfway, open, lift, lower, close, open, lift, lower, close. 2 more, open, lift, good, lower, and close. Last one, open, lift, lower, and close. Momentary pause, take a deep breath. Next is our full long combo with the added carrying it to the back. So deep breath, here we go. Open and lift, keep the rotation as you carry it back and forward and lower and close. Good. Open, lift, knee still points up as you carry it back and forward and lower and close. Nice. Open, lift, carry it back, forward, lower, and close. 2 more. Open, lift, carry it back, forward, lower, close. Last one. Open, lift, carry it back, forward, lower, and close. Straighten that top leg. Turn it in so the knees and toes are straight forward. We use our outer hip for this. 10 of them. Here we go. Lift it up and down, and 2, and down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, and 6, down, 7, and 8. Good. 2 more. 9, and 10, 5 circles up and back. Take it back for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Reverse back and forward for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and release. Shake it out, massage your hip if you need, because we get to go to the other side. So take a second between sides, whatever you need to do to release that leg, and then switch it over. So coming down, make the same shape on this side. Make sure your knees are forward if you need to reset your band. Here we go, 10 open and close, normal clamshell. We open and close, and 2, and close, 3, close, 4, close, 5, try to keep your hips stacked right on top, 6, close, 7, and 8, 2 more, 9, and 10, add the lift, so we open, we lift, and lower, and close. Open, imagine touching your knee to the ceiling, and lower, and close. Open, lift, lower, and close. This is 4, open, lift, lower, halfway there. We open, and lift, and lower, and close. You have 3 more. Open, lift, lower, close. Open, lift, lower. Good, final one. And open, lift, lower, and close. Momentary pause. Take a deep breath. We go into our full combo next, knowing that when we carry it to the back, it's super small. It's not a big movement. It shouldn't be able to go back too far. It should really make your leg shake though. That's the key. So here we go. 5 sets right here. We open and lift, carry it back and forward and lower, close. Open, lift, take it back, forward, lower, and close. That's 2. We open and lift, take it back and forward, lower, and close. 2 more. Open, lift, take it back, forward, lower, and close. Last one. Open and lift, take it back and forward, lower, and close. Straighten your top leg, point the toe and knee forward. 10 open and closes. Let's go. Take it up and down, and 9, down, 8, down, 7, down, 6, and 5. Good, 4, and 3. Last 2, and 1. 5 circles up and back. We circle it for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Reverse back and forward for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Release. Let it go. Take the band off of your legs. Release the hips for a second. We are getting into our final ab series next. So come nice and sit on that mat. So first thing, we're going into our half lowers. So those really low abs are working. It's just going to be our half lowers down and then up, really articulating through the low abs the whole time. Then we're going to add in our twist. So reaching back and forward and up. So those will just be the first 2 exercises. Let's aim for 10 regular down and back, and then we'll add 5 sets of the twists. So remembering that it's not just lowering down and back, it's that tuck of the pelvis to curl as if you're resisting against or pulling on something in front of you. So plant the feet, they can be a little further away from you. The goal is to keep them on the floor. Reach the fingertips forward, 10 of them, here we go. Take it back, and up, and back, and up. Good. Here's 3. And up. And 4. And up. 5. And up. Really initiate from the low abs. 6. Low abs bring you up. And 7. Try to keep the quads relaxed. And 8. And up. Good. 2 more. 9. And up. Last one. 10. And up. Now we add our twist. Take it back and open. Reach it back forward. Come up and lower. Other way. Twist. Reach forward and up and lower and twist. Reach forward and up and lower. Twist. Reach forward and up. Few more sets. Take it low and twist. Reach it forward and up and low. Twist. Reach forward and up. 2 more sets. Take it low and twist. Really open the shoulders and lower and up and low. Open and twist. Feel the abs work. Bring it back forward and up. Final time. Take it down and twist and forward and up and lower and twist and forward and up and release. Lay it over the legs, whatever you need. Releasing everything. So next is our fun boat series, the long one. So today we're gonna have our bent leg boat first, tapping one toe, then the other. So kind of keeping the whole leg moving down and up. We'll take a little break. Then we're gonna move into our single leg extensions. We'll take a break and then I'll show the one after that. So let's start from the beginning. Coming into your boat pose, drawing the knees into the chest, legs are parallel to the floor, arms reach forward. As we do these toe taps, imagine lowering the whole leg, not just bending at the knee. Here we go. Right leg down and up. Left leg down and up. Right leg down, up. Left down. We're doing 5 sets. Right leg down and up and left and up. Right and up. Left and up. One more set. Down and up and down. Up and release. Over the legs, whatever you need. Next thing, we're doing the same amount of extending one leg at a time. So sit it back up when you're ready. The sooner we do it, the sooner it is over. So come back to your tailbone, come back to that boat pose. Here we go. Single leg extensions. Right leg, extend and bend. Left leg and bend. Right, bend, left, bend. Right and left. 2 more sets. Right and left. Last set. Right and left and release. Let the legs relax. So the last one is going to be our long combo. So I'll demo it once just so we can remember what it is. Hands are optional. You can either grab your legs or not when we open them. So we start with the toes on the floor. We straighten, either grab or not, open, close, lower, come up again with straight legs, that's the challenge, and then tap. So let's aim for 4 to 5 sets. Whenever your body tells you to stop, then stop, but let's aim for 4 or 5. So boat pose, toes on the floor. Here we go. Straighten the legs and open and close, lower down, come up. That's the hardest part. Tap the toes. That's 1. Open and open, close, lower and up and tap. Good. Straighten, open, close, lower, up and tap. Let's aim for 2 more. Open, good, and close, lower, up, and tap. One more set. Straighten, open, close, lower, all the way up, and tap, and release. Good work, you guys. That is a hard one. Take a deep breath. All right, so next exercise, we're doing our little ball extensions. So grab your Pilates ball. If you need to take another second to rest, feel free. These are our nice frustrating ball balanced on the shin exercises. So the first one, we are going to have ourselves basically on the floor with just the shoulders off. So you'll place your legs in tabletop, ball goes on the shins, and we'll just be reaching our arms forward, remembering that you want that nice consistent speed of legs so that you can keep that ball from falling off. Today I challenge you, if you have been doing it with the legs slightly apart, try squeezing them together instead. You're gonna find that it is a much less stable track for your ball to balance on, and it makes it that much more exciting. So lay all the way down, bring those legs to tabletop position, place the ball on your shins, find its balance point. Then reach the arms forward, shoulders off. 5 sets on your own time. Whatever pace you need, go for it. Keep your concentration, remembering your legs probably will not fully straighten. That's totally fine. The goal is to keep that ball balanced. Go nice and slow. Make sure you don't lose count. I have 2 more. Make sure you finish your 5. If you drop the ball like I did, just come back to it. Good, you guys. Once you finish your 5, just lay it back down, draw the knees into your chest, and take a momentary break. Good job. All right, so we have one more round, and this one is when we're resting on our forearms. I still haven't decided which one is harder. I think it's actually the first one, but this one we're resting on our forearms doing the same thing. So we'll still have the ball on our shins. This time it helps a little because you can see the ball a little more. I don't know if that makes it easier. I think it does. So we have 5 sets here. So again, do it on your own time, whatever tempo you need. Start when you're ready. Make sure you keep that ball balanced. Notice that when you go lower with the legs, you can straighten them a little more. So if it's starting to feel easy, give yourself a little more depth. We're aiming for 5. Couple more. And when you finish your 5, let it go. Lay it all the way down. Draw the knees into the chest. Good job, you guys. Release. We have one more set of exercises today. It's our kind of upward facing tabletop series. So the legs will be in tabletop. To start, the arms will just be either down by the sides or reaching back behind us for an extra challenge. And we're going to start simply with our toe taps. So it's going to be the right toe, then left toe. Remembering the whole time, the point of this one is we don't want to change anything in our torso. So if it starts to feel like you're having to arch your back or release your abs to get the legs all the way down, you can always lessen the range of motion. So we start with the simple toe taps. Then we're going to add the arms into play. So opposite arm is leg is going to mirror what the leg is doing. So tapping back behind the head. Then final one is going to be full extension. So arm and leg extend and hover off the floor, and then come back to center, switching sides. So when you are ready, decide where you're going to place your arms for the first set. Back is the hardest. Bring your legs to tabletop position. Now before you start moving them, knit the ribs together in front, broaden the back, and commit to not changing that shape the whole time. Here we go. Right toes, take them down and up. Left toes down and up. Right down and up. Left down and up. We're doing 5 sets. Right down and up. left, down, and up, down, and up, left, down, and up. One more time, right, down, and up, left, down, and up. Now keep that shape in the legs and torso. Bring your arms to mirror the legs. Here we go, opposite arm is leg, right leg, left arm. Tap them down, they stay bent, bring them up. Other side, down, and up. That's one. Switch, down, and up. Don't change your torso. Down, and up. That's two. Down, and up. Down, and up. That's three. Down, and up. Down, and up. That's four. One more set. Down, and up, and down. Now we go right into extensions of the arms and legs. So extend them down. We hover. Bring it back to the middle. Other side. Down and extend, hover. Bring it back to the middle. Down and hover. Bring it to the middle. Your abs should be burning. Down and hover. Back to the middle. Down and hover. Back to the middle. Down and hover. Back to the middle. Two more sets. Down and hover. Back to the middle. Last one. Down and hover. Back to the middle and release. Draw your knees into your chest. We made it. Now we're just going to stretch out for a few minutes. So staying on your back, we'll just come to a figure four on the right side. So bringing that right ankle to the knee. Bring the legs into the chest. And just take your time in this shape. You can rock side to side. That's my favorite thing to do here. Maybe make some circles with your legs in one direction. Just letting that hip release, letting the back, the glute release. Couple more seconds on this side. Nice, guys. And gently switch sides. So other figure four, however you want to get there. And draw the legs back in again. And just match whichever movement you did on the first side. So just make sure you feel symmetrical. Deep breaths in and out as you do it. Enjoying this release through the legs. Couple more seconds here. Good. Now come to a happy baby when you're ready. So just grabbing the feet. Pulling the knees down, maybe straighten one leg then the other. That's going to stretch your hamstrings and inner thighs really nicely, particularly the inner thighs. Take a few seconds here. Good. When you feel ready, just draw the knees into the chest, roll up to a seat. Then we'll come into a lunge with the right leg forward. So just finding a hip opener. So dropping the hips nice and low. Coming to whatever height or shape you want to here. I encourage you to at some point grab your foot to give yourself a quad stretch too. Even though they're not the focus of a lot of this stuff, they get worked a lot in this class. So make sure you give yourself a stretch there. Deep breaths in and out, a few more seconds. And when you feel ready, you can switch sides. Make sure you take your time though. Just making sure you release all the tight spots. And just match the shape you made on the first side. A few more seconds. Nice. When you feel ready, you can gently release. And then taking a hamstring stretch, you can either forward fold over both legs. If you want to take a half split, you can feel free to do that. Just whatever feels best to release the legs here. If you flex your feet, it's going to target the calves and make you feel a deeper stretch through the backs of the legs. So maybe pull the pinky toes back towards your face. A few seconds here. And gently release that when you're ready. Final stretch, some kind of inner thigh stretch. So either a wide-legged forward fold. If something else feels better than that, feel free to take it. But just stretching forward over those legs. They can be relaxed. They don't have to be really active right now. They have done enough work in this hour. Deep breaths in and out, trying to let them release as much as possible. Have a few more moments here. And eventually, no rush, just when you feel ready, just walking your hands back and bringing the legs together. Eventually taking a little windshield wiper motion side to side, just to kind of reset everything. And you guys are done. So good work. That was hard today. We're moving through everything a little faster now, so we're able to get to more stuff, which is fun.